Where did you put them, Sally?
In the drawing room, Mum.
Oh, dear, I suppose I'd better see them. Fancy coming this hour of the morning.
Morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Thursday.
Well, you're up early. Couldn't you sleep?
I'm always up early, Mrs. Thursday.
Oh, well. What do you want? What can I do for you both?
Well, we'd like to see you before the shareholders' meeting.
But that's not for hours yet this afternoon.
Yes, I know, but we've both got very heavy engagements all morning.
Well, I should let me know. I was just going out shopping. Any sign of May, is there?
No sign of her yet.
Oh, dear. I said 9:30. I do hope she got the message.
Did you say you were going shopping, Mrs. Thursday?
Yes, that's what I said.
That's a good idea. Now, why don't you take the whole day?
And what about the meeting?
Yes. I've been practicing my speech. Kept me awake half the night.
Yeah, well, something's come up about this afternoon's meeting that makes it rather more difficult than we thought. It needs urgent discussion.
You see, Mrs. Thursday, it's been a good year.
Oh, capital year. Yes.
Profits up over $1 million, a 16% dividend, and everybody's very pleased.
Oh, what's it all about, Mr. Lever?
We thought everybody was very pleased.
And when the shareholders are pleased, these meetings are a formality. Just a handful of them turn up and endorse the board's decision.
That's the way we thought it was going to be. Plain sailing. I said plain sailing, Mrs. Thursday.
Where is she?
But we've got wind of something. There may be a motion of censure.
What's that?
Well, in simple language, the shareholders may be asking someone to resign.
Oh, no. Who?
You, Mrs. Thursday.
Me?
Can't do that. Mrs. Thursday has a majority shareholding.
Well, they can try. Oh, they won't be successful, of course. But it could reflect very badly on the standing of this group.
Not to mention the prices of the shares.
But why me?
Well, there's doubt about the future, your wage increases, your development plans for these shops.
Well, I'm not going to change my mind if that's what you're getting at.
The key man in all this is Commander Barraclough.
Soka Barraclough.
The unofficial voice of the shareholders. He only comes when there's trouble, and he makes it.
So we want to suggest to you, Mrs. Thursday, that you depute one of us to take the chair for you this afternoon.
That you become indisposed for the day.
What do you mean?
What they mean is they don't trust you,
I never
Mrs.
said
Dean.
that.
They don't trust you to be able to defend your policy to the shareholders. They don't think you could put it across.
But I learnt my speech.
All we want to do is to protect you, Mrs. Thursday.
To shield you.
You're getting very anxious about that suddenly. Might I ask why?
Well, as I said, purely in her interest.
Look, I'm going to this meeting. I've screwed myself up to it and I'm going. I mean, if the shareholders don't like what I've done, well, they can lump it, can't they? Come in.
Excuse me, Mum, but Mrs. Carpenter's here.
Oh, yes. Well, tell her I'm just coming. Put me in a real bad mood you have now, shareholders. Well, look, if they're going to start trying any hanky-panky with me, you can tell them I'll... Oh, come on, Mr. Hunter.
But Mrs. Thursday!
No arguments. Well, you should have heard what old Robin called you. And me, didn't he?
Oh, yes.
I told you. Yes, as for those girls that wouldn't back you up. Well, we're on our way to see them, and I'd like to give them a piece of my mind.
Look, Alice, I appreciate what you've been doing, but I've been thinking, why should those girls go on strike for me? I'd like to take that job you offered me.
No, there's no job. You're just making excuses, aren't you? Slinging it all in. And I thought you was a proper old suffragette.
Well, I'm tired of fighting, Alice.
If you let old Robin walk all over you after all this time, you'll never forgive yourself. No, we're going to your old shop and we're going to talk to them girls.
So, Christopher Robin, watch out for Alice. Good morning, madam.
Cornflakes? Cornflakes. Packet of cornflakes, please, miss. A packet of cornflakes, please, miss.
Oh, yes, madam.
And a bottle of olive oil.
Oh. Hello, Mrs. Carpenter.
Hello, Doreen.
Doing some shopping?
Yeah, I just came along with Mrs. Thursday to help her get a few bits and pieces.
I thought I'd seen you somewhere before. You're Mrs. Thursday.
That's right.
Oh, half a tick. I'll get your olive oil.
You never told us you knew Mrs. Thursday.
Oh, yes, Maura, known each other for years. We're old friends.
You, Mrs. Thursday? That's right, and I've come to see you about Mrs. Carpenter.
Oh, what's it like to be rich, Mrs. Thursday?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's very nice sometimes.
Have all the clothes you want, people waiting on you.
I gone a trip round the world. I always wanted to go to the Bahamas.
Mrs. Thursday, how often do you have your hair set? I'd have mine done every day.
No, just once a week, do you, same as always.
Oh.
Now, how much do I owe you?
What? Oh, oh, that's £3.17 per fortnight, please. Here. What are you doing shopping in a dump like this?
I came to see you.
Who? Me?
All of you. What's your name, dear?
Sheila Benson.
Well, Sheila, were you here when May Carpenter got the sack?
Yes, I thought it was a rotten shame after the way she...
Good morning. Can I help you?
No, thank you. I was just having a chat to these young ladies.
These young ladies have work to do.
This is Mrs. Thursday, Mr. Byleman.
That is what I gather. And this is Mrs. Carpenter. Good morning, Mrs. Carpenter.
Good morning, Mr. Byleman.
I hope you're not here trying to cause trouble, are you?
Oh, we just came in here to do some shopping.
That's what the shop's for, isn't it?
The girls are not employed to gossip, madam. Back to work, girls.
That's it, he'll get straight on the blower, straight to
Do you
head
think
office.
he will?
Mind you, what can they do? We're here by rights, doing some shopping.
And other things. You in the union, dear?
No.
How long have you been here? 3 weeks? And you, dear?
11 years. But I don't intend to stay.
Do you think if you got more wages, you might settle?
Oh, yes, I might. Till I got married. I could do with a ride.
We could all do with a ride.
Trying to get for you.
And that's why she got the sack.
Exactly.
If you'd all stuck up for her, she'd have still been here and you'd have had your rides.
No, yeah, but I want to
I've
Now,
travelled with Carpenter longer than I can remember.
And now she's standing in the middle of the shop,
Well, dear,
making a
not
speech,
which
carrying
ones
on.
of You, but yes.
Me, sir?
And she didn't have
Ask
to stay,
Mrs.
but
Thursday
she's
to
got
leave?
principles.
But,
You
sir,
can do
she's
what
a...
you like,
I mean...
But I'll say it was disgusting.
Yes, sir.
for her
Very
to
good,
have
sir.
been treated like she was.
I'll do as you say, sir.
For you and
As
the
always.
loss of you all her life, and yet not one of you raised a finger to help her.
I have been asked.
Didn't we?
I've been told. I have been ordered to ask you and Mrs. Carpenter to leave this shop.
Well, you can't do that. You're open for business and we're here to buy.
My orders are to ask you to leave the shop.
You're only a worker here, you know. You could be like May, out on your ear tomorrow without so much as a thank you.
A worker, indeed.
Yes,
Alice.
all right, May. And if you girls have got any self-respect, you'll back your mate up. Never mind about. Come on, May.
I shall be extremely pleased if you don't come around here again causing trouble.
And you're the one who couldn't make a speech. That was marvellous.
I couldn't believe it was me.
Oh, yes, well, remember, Mrs. T, we don't want too much publicity. Not today of all days.
Mind you, I don't think they'll come out.
Give them half a mo. You give up too easy, May.
Come along, girls. We've got work to do. You're sacked. How dare you? Girls, get back to your counters. Girls, what are you doing? Where are you going? You can't do this to me. You're all sacked. No. Girls, come back. Come back, girls. Girls, you're all sacked.
Oh, good girls. What do you think of that, May? Feel like throwing it in now?
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Well, we've done it. What's next, Mrs. Thursday?
Don't ask me. This is the lady from the union.
Well, right, that's the first thing, innit? Got to get you signed up as members.
How much does that cost?
10 bob entrance fee, 2 bob a week subs, in advance.
12 bob to start with and mean to start to work?
Oh, sign them all up, mate, and let me know how much it is.
Oh, no, thank you, Mrs. Thursday. We'll find the money.
Good girl. Right, now, listen, I'll get you down to the union office, get you signed up as members, and then we'll get official union sanction.
Yeah. What about a lift in your big Rolls Royce?
We have a long journey to make.
Oh, yes, I forgot. We have a long journey to make.
Well, what about your shareholders meeting this afternoon?
Oh, well, yes, I've got one, but it's later. We've got something important to do first. Bye-bye, girls. Sorry.
Bye-bye.